investigative team tonight, one day after state leaders announced a flaw in the child welfare data system. We're learning there are more problems around the Department of Child Safety and how information is shared and provided. ABC 15 investigator Nicole Grigg with the state report detailing more issues around their IT system.
The Department of Child Safety found there was a backlog of documents that were supposed to be disclosed in thousands of child dependency cases. But a state report raises other questions into the entire IT system. Just one day after the Arizona Attorney General's office asked judges across all 15 counties to postpone all cases set for trial for dependency or cases where parents' rights are terminated, we're learning that Maricopa County will not postpone those cases, but rather assess on a case-by-case basis. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs questioned about what her office is doing those cases, but rather assess on a case-by-case basis.
Watch that breathe.
Arizona Governor Katie
Heavy
Hobbs
breath.
questioned about what her office is doing to assist. This is about what her office
Heavy
is doing
breath.
to assist.
Scared.
This is an issue that started when the system was implemented back in 2021.
But the ABC 15 investigators finding another issue involving the IT system DCS uses called Guardian. This July report from the Arizona Auditor General's office details how review boards who examine cases every 6 months were not receiving court reports in a timely manner, impacting local boards' ability to review children's cases. As for the flaws found Monday, the governor says they're working to
Watch
fix
her body
problematic
language. Katie
issues.
Hobbs' body
This
language.
is one example
Look,
of that.
watch her
We're
hands.
continuing to work through the records and ensure that
Her
we're
eyes.
addressing any issues that came out of those.
The former
It's
DCS director told ABC 15
It's
Monday
over.
he doesn't call this a flaw, saying the process was well known by everyone. But we don't know how many cases need to be reopened, or will decisions in any child welfare cases like guardianship or adoption need to be reviewed. The director of DCS told me Monday that most documents were likely disclosed by other means, and he doesn't think cases will be reversed. I'm in
Let's look
Guardian.
again.
This July report from the
Let's look at
Arizona
this.
Auditor
Let's look at
General's
this
office.
body language.
In 2021,
But the ABC 15 investigators finding another issue involving her office is doing to assist.
this is an
Look.
issue that started when the system was
at her
implemented back
eyes.
in 2021.
But the ABC 15 investigator questioned about what her office is doing to assist.
This is an issue that started when the system was implemented back in 2021.
But the ABC 15 county will not postpone those cases, but rather
Watch this.
assess
Watch the
on a
big breath.
case-by-case basis. Arizona
breath.
Governor Katie Hobbs questioned about what her office is doing to assist.
This is an issue that started when the
Parents' rights are terminated, we're learning that Maricopa County will not postpone those cases, but rather assess
Watch
on a
the big
case-by-case
breath of
basis.
fear in the
Arizona
eyes.
Governor Katie Hobbs questioned
See that?
about what her office is
Uh-huh.
doing to assist.
this is an issue that started when the system was implemented back in 2021.
But the ABC 15 is doing to assist.
This is an issue that started when the system was implemented back in an issue that started
Assist.
this
Assess on a case-by-case basis.
Big
Arizona
breath.
Governor Katie Hobbs questioned about what her office is doing to
It's about
assist.
to come down.
This is an issue that started when the system was
Yeah, that house of
implemented back
cards
in
coming down,
2021.
baby.
But the ABC 15 investigators
coming
finding
down, baby.
another issue involving
Y'all party
the
is
IT
fucking
system
over.
DCS uses called Guardian. This July report from
Now I want to stop this video. I just wanted to point that out in this clip because like I said on the previous video on part 1, you know, Valletta Marie Campbell exposed them for what they did to her 2 years ago in 2021. And ironically, this investigation is alleging a glitch in the computer system. Again, there we go with these glitch cover stories. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But paying attention to the body language and paying attention to, just the totality of facts surrounding this case is telling me that the gods are doing their job. The gods are all over this. The spirit of justice and the Lion of Judah has roared. Okay? And I promised them that, and it's going to keep roaring. All right? Because these people want to be in their feelings. They think that all that shit down there is theirs. They're acting like a gang. These are gang members. Okay? So I just wanted to show that, to point that out, that we do believe Valletta Marie Campbell is going to get the justice that she spoke about in part one that she wanted. Okay, and those kind of things take a little time. It just take a little time. Because the federal government and the good guys and the gods, ultimately the gods, are going to do their examination and and look at the totality surrounding things, and you know what I'm saying, and get to the meat of the matter. Okay, so when I seen this article, when one of my investigators brought this to my attention, this article, and I was a bit excited when I seen this, because it's telling me that things are being done. Okay, things are being done, and it says the Arizona Attorney General's office asks judges to suspend upcoming trials, severance proceedings around child welfare cases in all 15 counties. Okay, and again, this is ABC 15. This ABC 15 has been investigating all of this judicial stuff, like I said in previous videos. Okay, so they have been investigating things. And, they know what time it is. They know what time it is. But see, me, as a professional deception stopper and as a professional walking lie detector and fraud detector, this article talks to my spirit different than it talks to everyone else's spirit that's watching this. Okay, so it lets me know that the electricity is going where it needs to go, and that these people, what they have been doing in the dark, is coming to the light. Like I said, all you need is a little bit of truth. Okay, all you need is just a little bit of hope and a little glimmer of light, and that light gonna be like a spark, and it's gonna shine, and that full sun gonna come out on that ass. And that's exactly what's happening. Like I said, these people want to keep playing with me. Okay, they want to keep playing with me. So what they have done, since they wanted to do all of what they did to me and get all up in my business and doing all of this shit and all of this harassment and all of this, organized gang stalking and harassing, and they getting all these people in trouble. So since they was in my business, they have made their business my business. So upon making their business my business, what I do when it comes to my business, as you all know, I take care and I handle my business, okay, as I've always done since I was 7 years old. So with that being said, I'm going to handle my business, okay? So their business is my business, and I'm going to handle that, okay? So they're being handled right now, okay? And we're going to go off over to the next clip and talk about some other things that has been going on that they've been doing. Some other scandalous things. You see what I'm saying? You see the vibrations on here? It's going crazy because the energy is it just can't contain itself. You see this screen going crazy like this? That's the spirit and the Lion of Judah. Okay?
It's hot than a motherfucker. It's hot than a motherfucker. It's hot than a motherfucker. It's hot than a motherfucker.
I want to start this video out by saying all constitutional rights invoked, none waived. I want to start this video out by saying all constitutional rights invoked herein, none waived. Okay, now what you guys are looking at now is you're looking at an email that I sent to the Department of Justice's attorney, Matney Elizabeth Roth, as you can see at the top underneath my name, Flash 5. And I sent this to her about 3 days ago, and I also sent it to Kevin Clark with the United States Marshals, okay? The U.S. Marshals, okay? So this is what I told them. I said, hello, Miss Rolfe and Mr. Clark. I'm sending this email because I'm extremely sick of waking up in the morning, day after day, with alerts of repeated attempts to hack my oldest email address that I ever had. I had this email since I was 22 years old. The email address is oneupcrew@live.com. The hack activity has gotten extremely aggressive in the last 60 days, with attempts coming out of Iowa, China, Vietnam, New York, and various other jurisdictions. I don't know what they are looking for, but there is nothing to find as I am transparent about everything. These attempts are the crooks attempting to break in to be nosy because they can't believe they got caught. Can you kindly do what you have to do to stop these attempts? We have collected all the IP addresses associated with this activity and have attached them here too. Please get them to stop because all they are doing is getting more lives ruined. These petty elementary tactics are no match against the brute forces of my team and I. Please do what you have to do. We are sending this email as a paper trail and as proof that we advise the Department of Justice via their attorney of such laughable acts. Okay. We have provided the information from July 30th, 2023 through this morning. Please have this activity stopped. Okay, now let's look at how aggressive these hack attempts were. So we're going to go into the PDF. We're going to go into it. Okay. Now these are all of the attempts, okay, to get in. We logged all the IP addresses and all the locations, okay? And this is 99 pages worth of attempts with about 4 to 5 attempts on each page, between 3 and 5 attempts on each page. So you're talking about roughly between about 350 attempts to break in this email, okay? And let me explain why before we scroll through this and go through this bullshit. The reason why is because these crooks, they can't believe that I'm catching them doing everything that they're doing. They can't believe my investigative team has gathered all of these facts, okay? And they're like, oh, that nigger, how is he doing this? And one of their guys said, I want everything on him. I want all of the emails. I want all of that. So, we heard him when he said that. We heard him, okay? We heard him when he said that. So what they did was they've been trying to hack into this account so they can look at the email communications that's going back and forth. Okay? That's what they've been trying to do. And they have also been using a VPN, okay? Okay, which we have all of that traced up. We got all of that traced up, and we will be taking the appropriate action to jail whoever it was that was on that computer, where they was on that computer, because we know all of that. Okay, so we just gave them a heads up. When I sent this email to her, I gave her a heads up, basically telling her, tell your people to fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Tell your fucking rogue ass people to cut this shit out, okay? Before they don't be going home to their families and they be going to the FBOP expeditiously. Okay, now let's look at this. This is 99 pages worth. And what it tells that they was trying to sink in and break in, okay? It tells it, and it leaves all their IP addresses. This is 99 pages worth. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And it tells what time, okay? It tells the dates and everything. You see this? You see this? You see what the fuck I gotta deal with? You see, these people are children. You see this? Look at this. Look, look, look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. They making a situation worse and worse and worse. Look at all of this. Okay? Look at what a regular person going through this that's not an investigator like me would stand no chance. If they tried to tell anybody that this is what they was going through, those people would be like, you crazy. That's not what's happening. You need medication. And they know that, okay? That's why the gods created me. I wasn't created by my mother and father, okay? I was created by the gods, okay? A special set of gods. They built me just for this. You see this bullshit? This is what they've been doing to people. You see this? 8/16/2023 at 8:17 p.m. Look at this shit. Unsuccessful. 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 All month. Very aggressive. Like 10 times a day. You see what I'm saying? And it's more. It's more. This is just the first 99 pages. It's way more. These people, they butt hurt. Okay? They're hurting. They're hurting. Okay? Because they ain't never been in this situation. They used to get in their way. They're used to getting their way. This is what they've been doing to people. You see this shit? All month. This is what I got to deal with. This is what I had to deal with. This is what I had to deal with. After that restaurant got shut down, it got bad. After them lottery people, after they got served, it got real bad. So whoever was doing this, which is on their side, because after I sent this email, it stopped completely. After I sent her that email 3 days ago, Matney Elizabeth Roth with the department that represent the Department of Justice. Okay, this is the same people that killed my brother. You see that? They was trying to get in here. They pissed. You see that? You see this shit? This is criminal activity. Department of Justice. Okay? You see this? You see this bullshit? You see this? You can't nobody make this up. You can't fake this. So I gave her all of this data for her to do what she need to do with. Okay? But you want to be in a federal claims of court and not file an answer. Okay? You want to have Matthew Solemson, the judge at the federal court of claims, to help you and stay your response, to try to get you out of this. And now you in the federal circuit court. We in the federal circuit court because I fucking appealed that decision because it's bullshit. You want to know why it's bullshit? Because the United States Constitution is a contract, and under the Federal Tort Claims Act, they got to pay that fucking money on there. They're liable. Okay? They're liable. They're liable under that Constitution, and they know it. Okay? And they've been playing with the mail too. They've been playing with the U.S. mail. They've been playing with the U.S. mail. Okay, so this is what they've been doing. See this? You see this? We're going to talk about that U.S. mail too next. You see this shit? This is a criminal enterprise. These is the people that need to be brought up on criminal RICO charges. See this? Look at this shit. Pages and pages and pages and pages of attempted break-ins, and guess what? They was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. See that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And if there's any investigators on here, you can slow this down and you can get these IP addresses. Okay, you can get them too. If there's any real professional hackers on here, you can get this information and do what you want to do with it. And you can email me at this email address and let me know what you found. See that email address in there? You can feel free to email me. And tell me what you found under this. Okay? The more we got, the better. I told them, keep sending motherfuckers. We gonna keep bending their ass over. All this bullshit. 99 pages of bullshit breaking attempts. But y'all ain't do nothing, huh? But y'all ain't do nothing? You thought you was gonna squiggle out of that federal court of claims? Yeah, tell Matthew Solemson to look at this. Okay? I can't wait till you file your appellate brief in the federal circuit court. I'ma pick that motherfucker apart like Legos. I can't wait till you file it. Okay? Yeah. We on your ass. Fucking bitches. Okay, people, here is the certified mail receipt. Okay, this is the certified mail receipt. And this is with all the tracking numbers to the package that I sent off. And then it has the tracking number for the return receipt that I requested, okay? And you guys could put all these tracking numbers in yourself and look at it on your own, okay? These packages were not delivered in the time that they were supposed to be delivered or estimated to be delivered, which I know it's an estimate, but, you know, the return receipt on each one of these, none of these return receipts still haven't gotten back to me. These were sent off way on the 8th. Look at the bottom with the red stamp. Way on the 8th. And to make a correction to my last statements that I made in the previous clip, we didn't have a return receipt for the package that was sent off to Washington. We just had a tracking number to it, which is at the bottom, okay, for the U.S. Court of Appeals. So there is nothing coming back from that, okay? But we do know that it was delivered because the case was docketed, and they sent me a correspondence via email to let me know the case has been docketed. The appeal has been docketed, okay? So that gets that out the way. Now let's look at these other ones here. Let's look at the package that went to Altadena, California. Okay, the package that went to Altadena, California was the first package that I did, and this was done on the 8th, okay, and they received their package, they've been received it, okay, and the return receipt, which is the tracking number ending in 728 at the top, that still hasn't gotten back to me, okay. For the second package, the one that was sent to Sacramento, California, the return receipt tracking number ending in 735, that still hasn't gotten back to me, okay? And we're going to go, after this clip, we're going to go look at what the tracking history says on them, okay? We're going to go see where they at. Okay, because I don't got them, and I should have already had them by now, and I don't got them. These is the games that they play, and they play with the mail, and they do all of this stuff. So I think we might have to put a call in and a complaint to the United States Postal Inspectors. Okay, we might have to go on ahead and do that. So I'm gonna move on to the next mini clip, and we're gonna look at the tracking numbers for the return receipts for the Altadena, California package and for the Sacramento, California not package but return receipt for each one. So we moving right along. Okay, people, what you're looking at here is you're looking at the tracking number for the certified mail package that I delivered, that I sent off. I'm sorry, not delivered, but I sent off. I sent this off on August 8th. Okay, I sent it off from Arizona to Washington, D.C. on August 8th. All right. Okay, as you've seen on the receipt that I just showed you. Okay, now this is the tracking number for the mail parcels because I had to email Matney Elizabeth Roth, the Department of Justice's. I had to email her, their attorney, because this particular package was considered lost. And I knew they was tampering with it. So I told her, I said, we gonna contact the United States Postal Inspectors and the police if you don't have these motherfuckers to stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no activity in the tracking number, no movement or nothing. And it was sent off way on the 8th. And it didn't get there until the 17th at 7:15 a.m. And that was after I sent her that email telling her, you better have your people to stop fucking playing because it ain't coming from nobody but them. Okay, so that's what happened. So here's the tracking number showing when it was delivered, and on the receipt that I just showed you, you seen that it was sent off August 8th. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now we're going to talk about the return receipt. There's also another tracking number for those who send certified mails off and ask for return receipt on that green card. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, that proof of delivery needs to come back to me. Now, as I showed you on the receipt, there's a separate tracking number for that. And we're going to put that tracking number in and show you that I haven't even gotten that back yet. Okay, I haven't got that back yet, and they're messing with that. Okay, and they're doing it on a number of different parcels I sent out. They're just holding them and they're not delivering them, and they're not putting the scans in to show the movement on it. They're doing that. They're tampering with things. So we're gonna look at that too in the next slide. Here we go. Okay, people, this is the tracking number for that first package. For that first return receipt from the package that was sent to Altadena, California. Okay, now the return receipt, this is the return receipt tracking number ending in 728, as you just seen in the last clip. Okay, look at what it says. Look at the transit history. Okay, look at the transit history. I still haven't received that back. I still haven't received that. I haven't received that back. That says in transit on August 14th at 1:45 in the morning at the Phoenix, Arizona Distribution Center. So what are they doing? Are they holding it? Okay, and why? Who's telling them to do that? Okay, we need to find out who's giving them these orders. Okay, we need to find out who's giving them that order. So you see it right there. I haven't gotten it back. It's sitting there. Okay, it's just sitting there. They ain't trying to give it to me. So you got to ask yourself why. Why are they doing all of this? If I'm lying, and if what I'm saying and alleging and setting forth is not meritorious, what is they doing? They're exposing themselves. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're exposing themselves. You see that? You see this information? You see it? You see it? You see that? Okay, I want them in jail. So we're gonna figure out who sent the order. We want them in jail, and we're gonna find out who the one who decided they was gonna hold on to it. We want them in jail too. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at the next tracking number. Okay, people, this is the return receipt for the package that is going. This is the return receipt from the delivery to Sacramento, California, okay? Which, as you know, we said that was sent off on the 8th. Now, why is this return receipt not back in my possession yet? Why is this tracking number not showing that return receipt was delivered back to me? Okay, why? Why? In a few short days, that'll be 20 days ago. Okay, we all know it don't take that long. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Nothing. Nothing. Okay? All these motherfuckers going to jail. Mm-hmm. We petty over here. We look at everything. We want all these people in jail because that's all associated to the totality of the events and to the totality of everything, and we will get their names, the times that they was at work and everything. We gonna have everybody's name to go ahead and filter down who did this shit. And we want to know who they took the call from and what time and all that. We gonna narrow all that shit down, and they going straight to prison. None. Okay.
I have no home to go to. I have no hope in humanity. I have no friends, no family. Everybody says I'm crazy or I'm on drugs, and they count on that. They count on that to say you're mentally ill, to have you committed or incarcerated. They count on everyone turning on you so you'll commit suicide. I'm telling you.
Part of this issue is that the U.S. loses control. The U.S. government loses control in these foreign trials. I think what surprised us the most about this whole story is that they've always been.
What y'all gonna do? Is you gonna do something or you gonna just stand back? You gonna stand back? Is that what you gonna do? Or is you gonna get up off your ass and do something?
Fuck them. Fuck them rumors. Fuck what they heard. Wake that fucking monster up. And when you do, don't let that motherfucker go back to sleep.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.